Welcome everyone. In the last video tutorial we discussed about variables and Java output. Today we are going to discuss with Java data types. Java data types are very important concepts in Java. Alright, let me first create a Java class. Inside the basic Java package, I create class name data types. Okay, data types and I just take some examples. As in the previous tutorial, I explained a variable in Java must be a specified data type. For example, I want to recap. For example, int a equal to 50, say for example. Okay, and float is floating number, b equal to 5.5 f, meaning float. Okay, and character or char or char, c equal to just a character, it can be just a. Okay, and boolean d equal to true. And string also data type, but it is not primitive data type. We are coming what is primitive and non-primitive. E equal to Java programming. All right, and we have some more data types. And if we want to execute the program, before executing the program, let me explain some more. This is called integer, in brief int, and integer is always a whole number, and this is floating, and floating is always points number or fraction number. Okay, and char is character, just a character or letter. Okay, and boolean is true or just false. All right, and string is combination of characters. All right, these are specified data types in variable. Here a is variable, b is variable, c is variable, d is variable. What is variable? As I mentioned before, variables are just containers or just like boxes that store data. Very simple concepts, and these are the base concepts in any programming language. You have to first understand variables, how we store data, because when we will program, when we proceed, the concept will be used again and again. If we don't understand it, we cannot proceed. Okay, now we are going to discuss about data types. Data types are divided into two types. Okay, how data types are of two types. Okay, one is primitive data type, and another one is non-primitive. Primitive and non-primitive data types. Okay, what are the primitive data types? Primitive data types includes, I can write down here, bytes, short, int, integer, long, float, double, boolean, and character. There are 8 primitive data types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, fine. And non-primitive data types are string is non-primitive, arrays, and classes. Okay, these are data types, and we already talked about integer, float, double, boolean, character, and strings, right? And we will come to be familiar with other data types also. Okay, now bytes, let's go one by one. Bytes is just 1 byte, and byte stores whole number from -128 to 127. So when you are storing more than this, you have to use integer or double or long. Okay, now short is double to byte. Okay, and it is 2 bytes and it stores whole numbers from minus 32,768 to 32,767. All right, and then comes integer, right? Integers, int is 4 bytes, double to short, 4 bytes, and stores whole numbers, definitely whole numbers ranging from minus minus 2, 147, 483, and 648 to same to 147, 648, and before it we have 3 more numbers, that is 648. Yeah, it's very difficult to remember, but if you read every single day for a couple of minutes, you can remember. Still I can't remember, and it is not necessary to memorize it or remember it, because when you program, we actually don't memorize anything. If necessary, you can go to Google and just type what are you looking for, and you can get it. Okay, and long, yeah, if you can remember, it's of course much better, but not necessary. Long is double to integer, so if you are going to store longer number, bigger number than integers, then you can use long, and it is 8 bytes, and it also stores whole number ranging from minus 9, then 223, 372, 036, 854, it's 854, 775, 808, 2. We can just copy it. Okay, and just minus 1 digit, 7. That's fine. Now floats. Floats is again 4 bytes, and floating points is point number. We call it fractional number. Stores fractional numbers. Okay, and it stores fractional numbers, but sufficient for storing 6 to 7 decimal digits. Decimal digits, like 5.1234567. Okay, all right. And then comes double, and definitely data types topic is very boring. Okay, but after data types, every program will be interesting and very fun. Double is 8 bytes, and again stores fractional numbers sufficient storing 15 decimal digits. It's double to floats. Stores fractional numbers and sufficient storing 15 decimal digits. All right, and then Boolean. Boolean is just 1 byte, 1 byte, like byte, 1 byte, and stores just 2 data, true or false. True or false values. Okay, and finally character. It's 2 bytes and stores single character or letter. That's all. Let's now a little bit practice. Okay, we can say now integer x equal to 500 and floats y equal to 5.5f, then character z equal to b boolean I equal to true. And we have also double equal to 120k. Okay, let's keep shorter the video, and we can just now print. So if we want to print, we need main method, right? Main method. I just type main, press enter. And to access all these properties okay, to access all these properties, we need to create object. We will discuss how we create object in details later, but I just want to show you. You cannot just type so control spacebar and access directly. You see it's showing error because these are outside of this main method. This is inside the class but outside from main method. But if it is inside the main method, what happens? You see the error gone. Okay, so whenever, now we can access whenever the properties and methods. In the next class we are going to discuss about methods. When the properties and methods are inside the main method, we can access them. But if we want to access this, definitely we have to create object. Still we are not familiar with object, so I'm not going to talk about it. And now we can access all the properties what we have declared and defined. Okay, I and J. Now just right button click, run as Java application. All right, and you can run from this run button also, run as Java application. You can run from here also. What are you going to run? Data types, the class data types. Let's click here and it will be running. And you can also run from here. Just click the class you want to run, right button click, then run as Java application. So 4 ways we can execute or run our program. Okay, thank you so much. Please practice a little bit. If you can remember all these things, the best. But if you don't want to memorize it, no hurries. Not necessary to import, not necessary to memorize them. All right, thank you so much. If you are visiting this YouTube channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe it. We also run boot camps one-on-one basis or in the group or batch. If you are interested to join our boot camps, okay, and we help with resumes and job assistance, job placement assistance, you can join our program or bootcamp. Our Gmail address is boss@bossdevelopers.org. Alright, so thank you once again. If you have any question, you can just write your question in the comment section. We will try to reply your answer within 72 hours. If you follow this YouTube channel, you don't need to join any bootcamps. Bootcamps are always expensive, but we keep it affordable for everyone. Okay, thank you. See you in the next video, and the next video will be on methods.